I'm Manny, the Canha, CEO of C2 Technology Group based in Meadowdale, Germiston. The C2 Group is a technology group. We provide all the service industries to the motor industry, and we're also doing outside the motor industry a lot of technologies. The vision of this group is to provide all support services to the motor industry. You sell a car, you manufacture a car, but you also got a lot of support industries to relationships with the bank, measurement of customers, getting communication with customers, all this kind of allied services. So we provide all the allied services to the industry. I was part of the Imperial Group. I created a company called Associated Motor Holdings, which was started in 1994, of the importation of vehicles. I was the guy that imported all the cars into South Africa, the Hyundai, Kia, Renault, Daihatsu, SsangYong, Bentley, you name them. We had about 16 brands at one stage. Got into the car industry, and fortunately I excelled. And I always said I'm going to be the best at what I do, whatever I do in life. And I don't want to be a poor farmer or a poor kid out there. I want to be the best at what I do. And that's a philosophy I've practiced all my life. I got into the car industry. In 1978, I became a partner with Imperial Group at that stage. We then listed in 87, a public company. I was a minority shareholder in there. And I went to Australia for a period. I then bought into a company there called Automotive Holdings. And I saw the evolution of the motor industry, or the MIDP as you call it in South Africa. In those days it used to be called the button plane in Australia. Came back, my friend Bill Lynch, which we were friendly with before I left. I want to get into the car industry, he must back me. I've got the small check, he's got the big check. And we started a partnership which endured for 20 odd years before Imperial decided to split, and me selling my shares back to them from Associated Motor Holdings, which was an independent company. We did quite well. We at one stage were selling over 100,000 new cars a year. And then when we split, the C2 was born because they didn't want these allied services, which were part of C2. We had a lot of companies which were allied to our business, which were the support services, like CarFine, Graffiti for wrapping. We had CarFine, which was the lead management, CRM, which was the customer interaction system. So I created that thing, microdotting of motor cars. So when this thing came about me selling back to Imperial, they said, these small businesses we don't want because they're too small for us. I said, well, that's fine. I will take them over and I'll become the best at supporting the industry. And that's really what I've done. My advice to people, I say to them, when you start a business, remember it's an 18-month journey before it takes off. Nothing happens instantly. And you've got to have patience. You've got to have to endure a lot of pain and pressure from different institutions. But at the end of the day, it's rewarding to run your own business and be the guy that makes the decisions. But also listen to people, because there are a lot of people who are smart out there. And also never forget one thing, the market's cleverer than all of us. The market gives you certain directions. As long as you do those kind of things and do the basics right, nothing just happens because you happen to be the boss. You've got to understand that. And I think that's where a lot of small businesses go wrong. Guy gets in there, does his business, and thinks it's just going to happen. It doesn't happen. You've got to make it happen. It's a satisfaction, because when you look back, you say, where did I start and where am I going to finish? And what have I achieved in my life? And as long as you can satisfy that, that's fine. And that's what I've done.